Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liana for LianaVibes.com, and in today's video I just wanted to hop on here and talk a little bit about apologies. The reason why apologies are so important is because they are very much part of a very intimate, meaningful relationship. I think for a lot of people, it's an area that's very vulnerable for them because apologies means taking accountability and responsibility, and that's something that's not a strong suit in today's society. In fact, it can be very shame-producing. So quickly, the best form of apology is a 3-step process. Number 1 is to say the words, "I'm sorry." Actually saying the words, "I'm sorry," is very important for the person who was hurt, offended, etc. Those words will echo and reverb in a person's memory in their deep subconscious layers to basically put a memory where you did say those words, "I'm sorry," and that helps them to rebuild with new experiences the foundation that you still do care about them. So specifically say, "I'm sorry." Nothing more, nothing less. Number 2 is explain exactly what you're sorry for. When you are explaining why you're sorry, it's literally letting the other person know that you take accountability, that you took self-introspection and self-reflection on what was harmful. What most people fail to express is they just simply want to be reassured and have the assurance that you'll do everything in your power and might to not let that happen or occur again. So that can look like, "I'm sorry for constantly being late to your scheduled appointments." Or, "I'm sorry that when I get home from work, I'm so stressed and so without energy and I'm a little short and snippy." Or it can be something like, "I'm sorry that I forgot that specific important date for you. Your time matters to me. I want to do better." Remember that ownership, responsibility, and accountability are so valuable because we do exist during a time where everyone just wants to deflect and put the responsibility outwardly, externally, in some other type of dynamic, such as it's some other person, place, or thing. Remember that 10% of life is what happens to you. The rest is how you respond. Accountability is a very highly valued trait. Cherish that and own that. And number 3 is the last step to tie it all in together. Changed behavior. The words "I'm sorry" and accounting for what exactly you're sorry for is an incomplete stage. It needs changed behavior, effort, action to address things in this physical world. Otherwise, an apology with no change behavior are empty words. They essentially become these words that you have no connection to. They're just lip service, just things to kind of please someone's ears and satisfy them with sounds and noises, the words and sentences you say, but change behavior is what makes it meaningful. I'd also like to state that this isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. As long as a person's being accountable and has foresight, these are 2 very useful skills in the process of integrating another person's needs as part of your own in fair and mutual understanding. Now, if you're dealing with a narcissist, these things won't really matter. They may do steps 1 or 2, but number 3 is the area they usually fail at. If you remember, narcissists are very good at performance. They're good at things like performative empathy, where they don't actually have emotional connection to the situation or person at hand. Instead, they logically think of what empathy may look like and perform that for the person. And this is why narcissists are able to do certain things and just completely get away with it without feeling any fault or guilt or remorse. and is the reason why narcissism can be the baseline of more darker things like psychopathy. Narcissists do things like performative apologies, where their apologies aren't sincere. They're, again, just lip service. They don't really connect to the words of "I'm sorry." It's just these beautiful aesthetic words that helps to shut down another person to stop bothering them. You'll find this especially in the devaluation stage, which will eventually lead to discard. Performative apology is where they'll just use every word and every beautiful line to help quell you and calm you down so that they don't have to take accountability of those actions. What they will do, however, is get better at hiding the offensive behavior and basically triangulating with you. This is where a lot of victims of narcissistic abuse start having cognitive dissonance as well as minimization gaslighting, where their reality and their internal experience are very much skewed and different because the words they're saying are not lining up with their actions. And that's the thing with narcissists. They will tell you whatever you want to hear, having control of your deeper emotional world. However, on the external world, they are doing everything against you. So again, if you're watching this channel, you're probably not a narcissist. And just remember that it's not about if you argue in a relationship, it's how you argue. Apologies, sincere apologies, are very much part of relationships. In fact, couples who argue and use that as an opportunity for growth and personal development to grow closer as a couple, as individuals together, is something that has a lot of meaning. We define meaning through our actions. Don't be like a narcissist who just uses these aesthetically beautiful words to help calm your emotions. Actually mean it. Actually put progress. Actually put action. And that's all for today's video. It's a short one, but I wanted to hop on here and just help those who are struggling with the apology sphere. And I'll catch you on the next video. Until next time, stay well and vibe well.